Top of the day. Welcome, Biafrans. Welcome, Biafrans. Welcome, Biafrans. Welcome, Biafrans. Today, we want to bring you information on the happenings in Biafra land, especially Osumogu, where the battle just ended. And we'll be connecting to our gallant commander, who will narrate briefly on how it went today. But before we do that, let us briefly listen to the words of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our dear Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa before we connect to our commander.
I do welcome you sincerely. Of course, our mood is that of mourning, but we are proceeding because we owe it to the dead to make sure that Biafra is restored. That is exactly what we are doing. As I have also said in times gone by, our obligation to the dead outweigh that we owe to the living. Therefore, once again, allow me to welcome you, and I do so by saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you. As I have always said, and some people have mistaken for, should I say, pride or boastfulness. We have the largest indigenous broadcaster coming out of Africa. Remember, the protection and the safety of our women and children is very, very important to us. We cannot be alive and see our women living in IDP camp. It's an insult. Cannot be alive and see Nigeria terrorist army, Boko Haram control army to go in our village and start burning them because we have what we call stooge to Fulanis who call themselves politicians. We cannot allow that. And if you are a Nigeria military terrorist coming to Biafra land, just go and write your will before you come, because you are not going to go. And if you succeed in going back, believe me, we will leave a very serious scars on you.
Now, we have heard from our great men. These are men that we respect, and it is important now that we connect and listen to our great commander, who has, told us what happened today. Let's listen to him.
Good afternoon, wonderful people of Biafra. Good afternoon, lovers of freedom. Good afternoon, Biafra supporters. It is indeed a great day, being today the last day of the week. It is a great day in history. Today is not just the last day of the week. Today is also the last day, market day in Igbo land. Today is Saturday, 14 October 2023. Indeed, it is a great victory for us. The enemy have come to the land of Biafra to try their power once again, and their power have failed them. They really tried their best today because actually they fought till 2:30. They really tried today. And that is why I say they tried their best. And their best failed them. Their best have failed them because they have ended up wasting a lot of resources. It was early as 4 o'clock they start bombing inside the land of Biafra, which I will show you some pictures so far. I'm going to display some some picture for you after this broadcast. By exactly some few minutes after 7, their foot soldier approached. They say they are known them as death squad. And indeed, they are death squad indeed, because they have met their death today. And the gallant men on the ground face them squarely. They have put on their best, but their best was defeated by Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra resistance fighters. And they have nothing to do than to pack their dead body, and out of frustration and anger, they break into people's houses as usual and kill one old papa. They kill old papa because they could not lay hands on any gallant men. And we tell them that we are fully prepared for them. They will never understand what we mean. And when we tell them that they cannot defeat us, they do not understand what we mean. We have come to the land of Biafra to restore this holy land of Biafra. Nothing they can do us, and nothing they can do us. We were born to do this, and we will do this till the last day of our breath. Chukwu Okike Abiama will never allow us to fail, because our children and our unborn children and the land of Biafra depends on us. So therefore, the terrorists have come with a very new dimension. But as I told them before, that whatever dimension they came, this is the game we know how to play best. We always defeat them. We do not lose any single soldier for today's battle, and we do not have any casualty. But trust me, because there were too many today, then died too many. The land of Biafra sucked enough blood. The land of Biafra sucked enough blood. These are the people that came with 20 armor tanks, both the modern armor tank and the old armor tanker to throw bomb. These are the people that came with so many different types of machine gun, and yet they could not do anything. When I tell them that they will keep on wasting their money and their resources, they will not understand that we are the owners of the land and we are the bridge they can never even see. If they should count their debt, it is more than 50. So people around them, people that see them going home crying, should ask them how far. Nigeria government, how far today? Our market. our market. I suddenly have deployed in boy to come and try their power. As usual. As usual, they are dying. She, Chukwe, uh, I heard some of them shouting, "What kind of people are these? We are the people you cannot see, and we are the people that will end you up. We are your debt. Biafra Liberation Army are your debt. It does not really matter how many you are. It does not really matter how you came. It does not really matter the weapon you came with. What really matters is that in the land of Biafra, you will end up. In the land of Biafra is your end. You will die here. I've seen today war have come to an end. Why then go out with their dead body? We prepare for the next day. And that was why I told you in the morning that you have nothing to be afraid of because we outnumber them and we are greater than them. The only thing they know to do best is out of frustration they start killing innocent people. And that is why we always encourage the people staying around the village where the battlefield located should always leave their home and get inside forests or bushes.
Always be security conscious.
Inside bushes, you are safe.
Yes, so
in your house, you are not safe.
At that moment,
because these
you are
people,
not safe.
out of frustration, they will break into your house and
true.
kill you.
That's true.
But if you run inside bushes,
no one can meet you there.
They cannot enter bush because there are so many things that will fight them inside bush.
Yes, sir.
Snake is there to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
That is why many of them cannot even enter bush. You'll be hearing them shouting, "Don't enter bush, don't enter bush." You cannot come to the land of Biafra and think of going back alive when you come with the intention of killing the children of the land.
It's not possible.
So therefore, today's battle is indeed blessed one.
Good evening to you too,
It
Stephen
is another
Kalu.
victory that have been added to the gallant men on ground in Osumowo. So therefore, Nigeria soldier and Nigeria government deploy more. As many as you were today, I was thinking that you will fight this fight if 6 o'clock p.m. With all their arsenal you came with, you still run away before even 3 o'clock. If you like, you believe. If you do not like, you leave. Or Biafra land will be your end.
You say, Jemima, we say amen to your prayers. Always keep our gallant men in prayers. Always remember them as you pray each day. Always keep them in your prayers because they really need our prayers. They are doing a very wonderful job. Without them, these people who call themselves politicians will just run us over. A man like Nnamdi Kanu is in detention and is still in prison, and they are planning on how to run elections. They are planning on how to go about elections, another elections when their innocent brother is still in jail. This is unacceptable. This is very, very preposterous. And everybody of good and sound mind, should come out and condemn this. So we encourage every Biafran listening and would listen later to always, put these gallant men in your prayers. They deserve our prayers. They deserve our support and everything that we can give to them to boost their morale and always keep them strong and going. So thank you. Let's continue.
I want to thank all the good wishers of Biafras. I want to thank all of you that have been praying for these gallant men. Indeed, Chukwu Gika Biama have been answering your prayer. It is not by our power, it is not by our mind, but it is by the strength of Chukwu Gika Biama. It is him that sent us, and it is him that will be with us till the end of time. And that is why we do not have anything to fear of. And that is why we do not shake. One thing we know, and that thing that we know is what we will tell you. And that thing that we will tell you is what I'm going to tell you that right now. That at the end of this struggle, at the end of this war, Biafra will be emerged. It does not really matter how many they are. It does not really matter how long it takes. But what really matters to us is that after rain, sunshine.
Yes, sir.
Which means after this war, Biafra will emerge.
Definitely. Amen.
I want to thank you for all your support. I will also use this privilege to salute all my fellow congregates. I salute you for your great courage. I salute you because you were choosing to do this. I thank you all for supporting us in every way. I thank you, Mazin Namudi Kanu. I thank you so very much, our great Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. And I say that in this land, Chukwu Gika Biama gave to our great grandfather, that gave to our father, that hand over to us, that we must hand over this land to our children without the presence of Fulani, without the presence of Yoruba, and without the presence of Britain in it. And our children will enjoy this very land of Biafra in a good faith. It is an oath that we took, and we will never fail them. This land of our ancestors, we go nowhere. God bless Biafra and the land of the rising sun. From me, from the land of the rising sun in the battlefield of Sumowo, it is good evening, man, good afternoon. The evening time,
So thank you all for listening. We have listened to our commander who is right there on ground and engaged in the battle. And we want to say a very big thank you to all of them for all the wonderful job they are doing. Without them, it would have been a very big, massacre to the people of Biafra. But thanks to Chukwu Kikabiama that they are available and strong and doing the needful. We all could remember when our people were crying out for help. And today, we thank God, we have people who are there to defend us. Now, all I want to ask of Biafrans is to be security conscious. We have to be security conscious. This is one challenge Biafrans are having. They feel less concerned. They feel nothing is happening. They feel nothing is happening. It is time we understand that we are at war. And whenever you hear the sounds of gun, you take cover. Whenever you see these military people coming, take cover. Take all the necessary, security precautions. Take all the necessary security precautions. Stay 1 kilometer away from them. If you see them, hide, run away. Do not stay around so that you don't fall victim. We have been saying this times without number. Biafrans have been saying it. The Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has been saying it. Remember what Mazi Simon Ekpa said. Let me play
All
that
our
thing again.
people.
Let me play it again for us to listen so that we understand that the aim of everybody is to protect the lives and properties of the Biafran people. Listen.
Remember, the protection and the safety of our women and children is very, very important to us.
The protection and safety of our women and children is very, very important to us. And as we try to do that, the people need to try, to do their own part. These men cannot do everything for us. We must do our own part. Igbo people will say, na onye chi ya na-azọkwa onwe. So when your God is fighting for you and protecting you, you also have to, do your own part of the whole thing by protecting yourself. Do the little you can to protect yourself.
We cannot be alive and see our women living in IDP camp. It's an insult.
A very big one.
Can you be alive and see Nigeria terrorist army, Boko Haram control army, to go in our village and start burning them because we have what we call stooge to Fulanis who call themselves politicians. We cannot allow that. And if you are a Nigeria military terrorist coming to Biafra land, just go and write your will before you come, because you are not going to go. And if you succeed in going back, believe me, we will leave a very serious curse on you.
Now, that is the words of the Prime Minister. The safety and protection of our people remains sacrosanct. It remains sacrosanct. And as such, our people should also do their own part by protecting themselves while these men protect them. Look at Benue State today. The killings, the chillings of innocent people are still going on in Benue State. What is the government saying about it? Nothing. They just overlook you. They don't even want to know. They don't care. They don't care about you. Innocent people are died on a daily basis. They don't care. They don't care. Benue has become a buying field. Benue has become a buying field. And the government says nothing, absolutely nothing about it. Just yesterday or day before yesterday, a whole bus filled with passengers, Benue links, were attacked and people were kidnapped. And the government does nothing about it, absolutely nothing. They don't care. What is the distance from Benue to Enugu? What is the distance from Benue to Ebonyi? What is the distance from Kogi to Enugu and Ebonyi? They share boundaries. They share boundaries. It is these men who have laid down their lives to protect each and every one of us that are doing this good job to ensure that these people do not encroach into our lands to cause this mayhem. Remember that they have started this a long time ago. They have encroached and they were, buying people from here to there, buying people from here to there, until the men came out and challenged them. And today they have sealed that territory. And as such, these people cannot easily come in to, cause mayhem again. And we are getting reports that, these things have been said before, that the military is involved in all these things. Now, victims, victims are coming out to claim that they actually can recognize one or two military men who are involved in these things, you know, and that is why it is important that these people leave our streets. Under normal circumstances, military men are not supposed to be seen around. They're not supposed to be seen anywhere. They should be in their barracks in the bush. In the bush. They should not be within the cities, within the people. They should be in the bush. But today you see them all around Biafra territory, Biafra land, disturbing, buying innocent people and causing all sorts of unthinkable things. Unthinkable things. This is no longer acceptable, and we want to thank our gallant men for the good job they are doing so far. And we have been getting intels that they are preparing for more assault on our people. And as such, our men should be battle ready in all fronts to engage them even before they get to the camps. During the war, there is what they call the flying Ogbunigbe and, the landmines Ogbunigbe. So you have different types of Ogbunigbe. The ones that are landmines that you plant and wait for your enemies. Once they get into that territory, you blow it up. You blow it up immediately. And there are ones that you target them and know the trajectory and you fire. You fire. They call it the flying Ogbunigbe. And so we want also to remind our people, to remind the gallant men that these things are possible. These things are possible. We must deal with these people. We must deal with them, squarely. So we thank our people once more. We thank them once more, and we always tell our people to always be security conscious, because these people are planning another heavy attack. They are planning another heavy attack, and our people should be aware of all this and prepare themselves very well. Thank you, Biafrans, for listening. Thank you for always tuning in. Continue to, like, so that this goes viral. This gets to people of good conscience, freedom lovers, lovers of justice and fairness. This gets to everyone that it needs to get to, and this gets to especially our people who needs to understand that they need to protect themselves. They need to protect themselves. Kindly share this to your groups, share to every platform you belong to, and let them be informed of the happenings on ground. Um, would I say most or some people in the Biafran territory, they choose to be oblivious about what is happening. They just choose to be oblivious about what is really happening. You must understand that wherever you are, you need to have information of what is happening so that you will be properly guided. You will be properly guided, because it is said that whenever you are not informed, you are automatically deformed. When you are not informed, you are deformed. And as such, we want to thank our people. We also want to remind you that you should not be listening to some, riffraffs on social media who always come to claim what they are not. The man that always come to shout that he will deal with Gentle, Commander Gentle, he will deal with this, he is going to deal with this, that they should come up and do this. Where is he today? Why can't he join the military since he knows how to capture Commander Gentle? He knows how to defeat Commander Gentle. He knows the route. He knows everything. Why is he not leading the army? He is afraid. He knows what the men can do. All these people who come on social media to claim, look at what is he called? This other one that called himself MAP, Achebe Paul, claiming that the Biafra Liberation Army are just 20 people, more than 20 people, 15 to 20. What do you expect the Prime Minister to expose all the men to you? You will just be seeing few. The more you look, the less you see. Things will be happening. Or you think it's just these few people that are protecting Abia, protecting Enugu, protecting Ebonyi, protecting Imo, protecting Delta, protecting Rivers, protecting Bayelsa. You think it's just these 20 persons or these 50 persons? You don't know what is happening. Sometimes you reason and want our people to be observant, because from time to time you are going to be seeing them in their vehicles. They will be running. You will be seeing them on very high speed, blowing horn. They will be running. Just know that something is happening somewhere. That's how they always behave. Something is happening somewhere. So always be security conscious wherever you are. Always be security conscious. Forget about the flavorful people who do not even, they can't proffer solution, they can't do anything. All they do is every day by day they are criticizing Simon Ekpa. What is your DOS doing? Your DOS, are they even aware that the Nigerian army is moving into Imo State to buy people, just like that? Are they aware? What are they doing? Have you ever asked them, where are the men under your office? Where are the men that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left under your care? They have used sabotage to buy innocent, strong and courageous, gallant men, until Mazi Simon Ekpa stepped into the game and pushed them away. Today, they are kicking the kick of a dying horse, and you must not listen to them. You must have a discerning spirit to know who is saying the truth and who is lying to you. And at this point, if you still listen to them, that means you are just deceiving yourself, or you just listen to them to catch fun and laugh and go your way. So, Biafrans, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. If you want to support our channel, you know how to do that during our live broadcast. You can give super chats on our videos. You can go to a place under the video. You see where it is written thanks. You can go there and donate whatever you feel you want to support this channel with. Well, thank you so much. It is always Biafra first, peace, unity, equity, and progress. By the grace of our great Chukwu Kabiama, we would get our freedom soonest. Thank you, dear friends. From me, from here, it is enjoy your day.